What's going on, Trader Gang? Good morning. It's your boy Nikki Phipps. We are live this morning, so we're going to be live trading. So show some love in the chat. So market is open already, 5 minutes into it. So we're going to mark up our charts the way we do in the morning. So let me see. Let me refresh this. All right, so we're going to go on gold. So for the daily, we always mark up the previous high and low. All right, so previous high and low is right here. So we got previous day high, previous day low. Zoom in on that real quick. All right, previous day low. And then we go down to the 4 hour. And we mark up our areas. So this will be our 4 hour demand. And then we have our 4 hour supply. And then 30-minute. So 30-minute, we have more of a supply zone right here, which you could very well take out. 30-minute supply. It could very well take this out right here if it breaks this 4 hour demand. So 5-minute also, we can see it's kind of consolidated. So we go on the 15-minute here. We have 7 minutes left on the 7-minute. So we're going to mark up the high and low of that candle and then just wait for it to break one of those areas. So let's check out S&P 500 too. Excuse me. Sorry, so we just got done running. So I got allergies and all that. All right, so we're gonna mark up previous day high, previous day low, which is here. Let's get rid of that. So previous day low, and then we go on the 4 hour. First, we're gonna mark up our support and resistance. 4 hour demand. So I usually do it from wick to candle. That's our 30-minute supply. Oh, sorry, 4 hour. My bad. And then we go down to the 30-minute. So the way it's looking right now is it could pull down. So we do have a 30-minute supply zone right here. So we do have a previous area of support right here. So that could be our 30-minute demand zone. But if we did have a demand zone, it would really be down here, in my opinion. So 30-minute demand. And then on the 5-minute, so we can see here we had a push down, could push up. So, but again, we want to wait for the 15-minute. So those are 2 areas right now. So we got to wait to see how this 15-minute closes. So look at gold. Yeah, I mean, this could be this could be a demand zone also. So because we do have a rejection wick right here, so we got to see if it's going to push. If it's going to break this, then we could definitely target this low right here. So, but we got to give it time. So if it breaks this previous day low, so let's look at the hour. So of course we pulled down, pulled up, pulled down, pulled back up to the same area, pulled back down to this level of support. So I mean, we could take liquidity at one of these spots here or here before it goes back up. So if it does pull down, these would be 2 areas of interest right here. And then for S&P 500, so of course we had a huge push up, push down, push back up, push back down. We were at a level of support right here. We ended up pushing back up. Now we're kind of consolidated. So we do have an area of support right here, which of course we could blow through and actually tap back into this previous day high. Or even here as well. So again, we just have to see. We got 2 more minutes. See, S&P 500 is already creating a rejection. A heavy rejection right here, which is a good sign. Yeah, gold could push down to here for sure. We gotta see. Let me share my screen for you. All right, we got 50 seconds. Got to see if it's going to break this 30-minute demand and 4-hour demand. See, I like this rejection right here. So, because this could be a good setup for longs. We target, let's target this high right here. Stops right here. We'll see. All right, let's see what it does. So I usually go here. I mark up the top with like a blue. And then the bottom. I put 15-minute low. Sorry, this is high. 15-minute high. 15-minute low. And I just wait for it to break one of these. So same thing here. You can see $15-minute high. $15-minute low. And we just wait. We just kind of wait for it to break, see if it has a retest. So, because right now, S&P 500 is kind of consolidated right here, so we got to wait a little bit till it makes a move. Gold, same thing. It's not really sure. We need to have a break of this 15-minute low. So, like, say, for instance, we did have a break of this 15-minute low. I would have a short position here. So just like this, just to give myself some room, I target the high right here just in case it wanted to pull back on me. And then I would target this low. So it'd be a nice 1 to 2. But we got to see. We got to have a break. See, this looks good because we have a rejection wick right here. But we need to get confirmation. See, even on the 5-minute, that looks clean. So we took out this high. We might get a pullback first before it goes back up. Because it did just break this 15-minute high, which is a good sign. So it could very well tap into one of these highs right here. So there we go. We just broke. We just broke the 15-minute low. But we need a little bit more confirmation. So I could even put my stops right here, actually. Give myself a little bit more risk to reward. Yep, that's what I like. I'll take that. So we're going to take a sell. Oh, I didn't take it. Damn, missed it. Damn. So see, we have a pullback here. Yeah, damn, look at that. I missed that. Can't chase it. If we get a pullback right here, that'll be great. Because it might be a fake out. So a nice pullback here. So let's see if we get a pullback. Yeah, you have to be careful here because, we're kind of in a consolidation right here. So even though it broke the 15-minute high, we need to get a little bit higher. Because I can put my stops right here. So that's good. We have a pullback. Okay. Gold's pulling back a little bit too, but we'll see. We're just being patient. We don't have to take any trade we don't want to take. So, yeah, that's a strong candle right there, 30-minute. Yeah, we're definitely going to tap into this low, but I already missed it. Dang. So I could take a position right here. My stops right here. It'd be a nice 1 to 4. Or 1 to 3 at least. Yeah, I like that. Just do 1. All right, guys, we're in a long on S&P 500. Yeah, gold's going to melt. So we missed that trade. I'm just writing in my journal really quick. Let's see. So 62.81.25. All right. So it's a 1 to 3. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't go against us. So, because if it does, then it's going to target these lows right here. But we'll see. See, what was a 30-minute show? So 30-minute looks good, to be honest with you. We have a nice rejection wick right here. So, I mean, I think we could definitely tap into here, or at least tap into this area right here. So this could be an area also. And then even right here. So these two areas right here. So, but I think we can break this 30-minute supply zone for sure. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think we could break this. I mean, we did come all the way up here, pull down a little bit. I mean, we could pull down again to this area right here, but I don't know. I think we can make it up. So, because I like this rejection on the 30-minute and the hour. So we did break the 15-minute high as well. So I think I have a pretty good stop loss and a solid take profit. So we shall see. So, but just so you guys see, I'll show you guys. This is my journal right here. So this is where I take all my trades. So of course I write everything down. This is week 3. This is the S&P 500. Today's date, the time that I took the trade. Only one contract. We're in a buy long position. Entry, take profit, stop loss. My R&R 1 to 3. And then, of course, once the trade is done, I'll take a screenshot of my trade, whatever my profit or loss was, and then why I actually took the trade, how I felt before the trade, and how I felt after the trade. So, like, super good discipline right here because it lets me kind of see why, kind of psychologically, why I took the trade. So it's super helpful. So we're just going to let this thing play out. However it plays out. So I'm only risking almost 5. Almost 500. So 437.50. So, and I have a lockout of 500. So I can't lose more than 500 on the day, but I will make $1,687 if it does hit. So, but it looks like we're having a huge pullback, which doesn't look too good. The only thing I could see is that, of course, we came up here, so of course we have to have a pullback before we go back up. So, I mean, hopefully we don't get stopped out. So, because I still think that we have enough room for it to push up. So let's check gold though. Oh, gold kind of ran out of steam. So let's see, was there a support area? Sort of. It kind of was a support area right here. So it could be respecting that. But I think it's going to continue to push down. Yeah, I think it'll push down. So, looks like we're going to hit our stop loss. Yep, almost did. Dang, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that. I literally was down $400. So yeah, it was a huge push down. Yeah, we might take our first L of the week. So we did also get caught in a consolidation right here also. But you know, we're just gonna let it play out. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It is what it is. That's wild though. Look at that, guys. Like this is live. What was that? Literally. Sheesh. Like literally 1 point or one tick away from being stopped out. We're just gonna let it run. You know, if it breaks that support area, if it breaks below that 15-minute low, then it is what it is. Take our first L of the week. Yeah, we're down 400. Boom, stopped out. All right, guys, that's the way it goes. So you guys see, you know, we got stopped out. So price wanted to print lower. So basically what I do here is, of course, I'll come right here. And I literally just screenshot this. And then I put it in my journal. And then lets me know, like, damn, like, where did I go wrong? So we got out 703. That's crazy. I was in this for 13 minutes. Then I got stopped out. Yeah, see, gold's going to keep pushing down. So that's it. So I'm only taking one trade today. I don't want to chase any trades or anything like that. So it is what it is. We took a $400 loss. So not the way we want to start the week, but it's okay. It's just the start of the week. So I'm just putting this in my journal. All right, and that's pretty much it, guys. So we took our first L of the week. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the live. I'm gonna cut the live here. And, stay tuned tomorrow. Definitely check my Instagram, my IG, Nikki_Pips. Check out my trades. I post all my trades on there, so you guys can kind of follow my journey with this. This is right now I'm doing a 100K Tradeify challenge right now. So that's what our focus is right now. And tomorrow's another day. So peace, y'all.